Hi guys, I'm going to show you guys how to do some grading on Google Classrooms. It looks a little bit different just because we're working with Google Slides, but it's very similar and you can do it almost the same way that you would do a document that they submit on here. So I am on my Science Google Classroom. I'm going to go ahead and click on Classwork up at the very top. And then I'm just going to scroll to find the assignment that I want. Once I find the assignment that I want, I'm going to go ahead and click View Assignment right here. And once I'm viewing the assignment, I'm going to have all of my students pop up. So this is an assignment that I already started grading. Most of my students have it done. So if we look on this side over here, I can see all of the students who have turned it in. And then I can see all of the students who have it missing. Now for my classroom, I don't require my students to click turn it in just because I'm going to go through everything no matter what. Even if they don't click that turn it in button, it was classwork and we did work on it in class, so everybody should have something done. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll through all of those. Anytime we have a homework assignment or a video guide, something that they're doing more individually, I will have them turn it in and I will only grade the ones that are turned in. Any notebooks and stuff that we work on for a whole week, most of the students have most of the work done, and because of that, I'm going to go ahead and grade everybody's, even if they forget to turn it in. And then down here at the very bottom are all of the students that I've already graded. Okay, so if I was going through and grading them, I would go ahead and just select a student. I'm going to go ahead and start here with Cameron. Once I open up her work, you can go ahead and see everything that she's been working on here. So we can scroll through, we can look at each of the slides, we can see, yep, she did it, looks great, or nope, she didn't do it, doesn't look great, and we can go ahead and just put in a grade for her. Personally, I like commenting on things, just because when I comment on it, the students can't say, why did I get 0 out of 40, and this gives them something specific to look at. So if I go ahead and just paste in my previous comments, I can go ahead and say I'm grading slide number 2. Slide number 2 was a do now, and slide number 2 was worth 2 points. I can look here and see she did not do it, so she is going to get that 0 out of 2. Okay, and then I could go down through all of her work, I could comment on anything that I wanted to, and I can go ahead and put their grade in like this. I'll show you on another video what it looks like on their side after we have it all in, and after the comments are posted. That way you can help show your students where they would turn it in, where they would resubmit something, or where they can see your comments. But for grading right now, we're just going to go ahead and stick to this. So I'm going to go back to this first slide right here. And on this first slide, I can go ahead and comment on something. I could comment on anything I wanted to, any of the slides, but I'm just going to stick with this first one here. So I'm just going to highlight whatever I want to comment on. If I'm going to comment on the notebook, right? I'm going to just click, I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to click comment. Okay, so on these comments, I could say, great work, or I could say not quite, or whatever I wanted to. You can also create what's called a comment bank. These are a bunch of comments that you're going to repeat over and over to multiple students. So great job, or great analysis, or let's think about this more specifically, something like that you're going to be telling a lot of students. If you're specifically working on maybe like a hypothesis, like we were, once you have it in your comment bank, if you start typing it in, it's going to pop it up for you. Okay, so I was saying to a lot of students, your hypothesis has to be an if, then, because statement. So then I would just click on that, and then I could comment that. That sends them an email telling them that they have a comment from their teacher, and then they can click into it and review the comment and edit anything they would need to. Okay, so to make that comment bank, so right over here, we have our files. Right underneath our files is our comment bank. So we can go ahead and go through my comments. I don't have very many. We could add another one. Great work, good job, great analysis, anything simple, or you can even get more complex. Okay, and then again, you just right click, comment, and then start typing it in, and it's going to pop right up. Okay, that makes it a lot easier to do simple comments. or something that you're repeating over and over. After I go through and grade her work, I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to enter whatever grade she got. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click return, so this blue return button, and then go ahead and click return again. Now she didn't actually get 0 out of 40, so I'm not going to submit hers right now, but I would click that return and it would give her all of the information she needs. I'm also going to go ahead and click post to the private comments, and it's automatically going to put that in there so that she can go through later and see exactly what she did wrong. While I'm in this mode over here, I have full control over everything that I had control over before. So I can put a box, a line around the box. I can go ahead and fill in her box. I can add in some shapes, arrows, whatever I wanted to. I could change her font. Sometimes these kids like ridiculous fonts, and we don't need that. So I could turn it back. I could turn it italic if you're working on with specific colors or something like that. I could highlight those colors, or I could take away all of their colors that they've put in. So I can go ahead and basically edit anything just like it was my own document. This is really helpful if you're working on editing, if you're handing things back to students multiple times, and you're not wasting paper to go through it all. So this is just the basics for grading it. It's really, really easy and really simple. Once I get back to this page over here, this is my Google Classroom page, I can see all of the students who I've already gone through. And I can just go ahead and take this score and say in Infinite Campus, Abraham got 19 out of 40. So I can just go ahead and pull those numbers over to Infinite Campus, and it makes it a lot easier for grading, keeping records of everything and such. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.